Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Back's got it again. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Cook, he played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Ball handed off. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Now, the returner is tackled by this punt. get the playoff in time, it'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and...
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the red area, it's Jones. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Trying to find room. It's Jones. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's a run to the left. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught. Completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window and pick up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Here we go, 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Jones. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll down the ball just inside the 35. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Empty set now. 5 wide. Look to throw it here on second down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's reeled in. It's Hilton. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Takes the handoff. It's Jones. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Howard. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. He brings the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackler. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Howard. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now here comes the point after attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
It is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
To the air, it's Howard. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. Early fireworks from both offenses.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. An ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Howard. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Heading left after the handoff. The Rebels take off enough to get a first down there. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Clock on the outside. It's right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And the returner will be brought down. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball in.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They'll take the lead in the second half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Jones.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Did he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the back gets the football. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it's a bunch formation. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. He goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Braves. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he throws his third interception of the day. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a good throw. Looks like LSU has the first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Looking to pass here on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing him.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook.
And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
To throw, it's Howard. Pass rush closing in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights.